He's got to turn around. Oh, misses the shot. He's done. He's done for. He's done for. He's still alive. Still alive. They haven't pushed in yet. Now he spots one out, though. It's Snappy. Plucks his head clean off his shoulders. They got to save. They got to save. Ence have tied things up. An 11-1 scoreline for Fantic on the T side of Overpass. And here we are. Score's getting tied up. It's been incredible from Ence. 19 kills, and he's probably thinking, all right, lads, CD side, I'm going to get out that AWP. I'm just going to drop like 30 kills, 35 kills. He's got like 3 kills. Have stacked 4. They have 4 CTs lying in wait.
That's a better trade, though. Crims is burning, needs some help. There's a lot of damage being inflicted, and Messi through the smoke shuts down Snappy. They stacked 4 players on the B side, and it's worked out a charm. Crims burns Tw0 alive. Spinks is desperate to find a pixel to execute off, to exploit, to expunge away from this site, but he's finding nothing just yet. He is, however, clearing a lot of angles before Mezzi shuts him down. Flash from Smuya, and Mezzi finishes off the rest, and Hades on a lowly 4 HP with an AWP by his side. Very unlikely to even get a frag from this round, let alone clutch it out, and down he will fall. It's been the first time in quite some time that Fantic have got success.
Question is, are they going to try and go for a cheeky dry peek first? And look at the rotation taking place from Fantic. They've already sent a player back, and a hit's going to be coming on in. Crims, you need to stand and deliver, and indeed he will. Finds one, finds a second, and in a blink of an eye, Hades left alone. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to OT.
This is the last round, Hades. You have to make a go for it. And down he goes to Brolan. 16-14. The fake comeback has come to pass. But I think there's some question marks over that Fantic CT side, Blair.
Yeah, that wasn't super calm.
He's going to be able to get a crossfire in from the ramp as well. However, this is a ruse. They're deciding to go back up towards the A site, and with Snappy taking off the head of Mezzi, they can go back up the vents. This stack on B site is going to be completely useless now.
And Snap just looking around, getting the kill onto the squeaky player, and just like that, Smuya and Alex left in a 2 versus 4. This should be unwinnable. Alex getting peeked by 3 players simultaneously, and Smuya on 1 point of health. He's got not a chance in hell. Going to be holding on to the USP and a flashbang and try and make it work into round number 2, which should be the force fight coming out from Fantic. But for Ence, a very convincing start, and they've even managed to salvage the 2 dualies, Vince.
Yeah, that's pretty painful, really.
And Alex on an adventure. He's a bit ahead of Brolan. Should be a free kill for Diha, which he will find, but down to 9 HP, and Brolan will find him. Now a 4 versus 4, but considering how low Hades is, I don't know if he can survive here. They're slowly going to be creeping on up. This is a dangerous ploy, because Crims with the Deagle could wreck some heads, but he hasn't spotted anyone out. Tw0 with a bullet, though. That's going to be a dead giveaway. Now they know where one player is. Crims gets found out. That was all a bait, and Smuya trapped all the way back behind Forklift, and they're hunting him down. Vince is all the way near CD spawn, and he will at least find one before he drops, leaving it all in the capable hands of Mezzi. It's a 1v3. But Hades down to 2 HP. This is doable.
It is if you can get the first pick, but unfortunately Spinks checks his angles, and yeah, that's going to be the end of that. And Ence have a very real possibility to 2-0 this series. So we're already starting seeing Diha, Spinks, Snappy, like everyone's getting their chance to shine, and that's a very bad sign for Fantic. However, Mezzi spraying through the smoke delivers 2 frags. Bomb spills down, retrievable by the hands of Hades, but just what they were looking for. That opening pick, it will be costly for Ence. However, this is effectively their bonus round. They held on to both of their Mac 10s. If they lose this, as long as they do damage, that should be good enough. So Fantic need to tread lightly.
Can retrieve a rifle if he wants to, but no, he's going to stick with the Mac 10, which is a curious decision. He doesn't probably want to make any noise by dropping the Mac 10 and switching to a rifle, and Mezzi is slowly getting hounded by Snappy. Going for the contact play. Mezzi unaware, but he finds Snappy, and now it's all in Hades to make something work. A nice little shot as Hades, unaware of Alex on the flank, and that is going to be the round. He is all alone, though. If he gets found out, the ramp is free for the taking. Flash comes up. Alex, Crims able to avoid it, but they come charging it through the flames, and Crims good for 2, and the bomb is dropped right at his feet.
Oh, this is so good from Fantic and Crims in particular. One of the reasons we pointed out that he's having a poor performance over on Overpass is because he's capable of such madness. He's capable of such carnage.
Even the 2K which Crims got, it all started off because of Brolan, and Brolan's playing on hard mode, Vince. He doesn't even have his crosshair out for his A1. They're going to be jumping across, a missed shot by Smuya, but Brolan will find his second. And Alex joining the party as well. And bear in mind, this is the 4 spy coming in from Ence. It's not an eco.
Mezzi has a good read of the situation. Spray lets him down. Deha could punish. And Snappy connects from main. Now things start to get a little bit scary for Fantic. Smuya, slow peek round, but Snappy had the perfect crosshair placement. Molotov down. Brolan's going to go in for the white swing, and Snappy comes out again. Crimson's last man standing. It's Snappy, the hero round. The IGL leading by example, puts down the ace. Oh no, no one's checking this. Oh no, Crims, yeah. It's gonna be a bloodbath. The spray for 2, and the third. There's the bomb down. Patience of virtue for the Swede.
Alex should be found out. Alex probably wondering how did he even read there. And Spinks suddenly from a 2 versus 5 back to a 2v3, and they do win these rounds, Vince.
Their spirits, their economy, morale, just, yeah, this is a must-win round for me for Fantic so early on. I don't want to call it done or anything like it, but it's hard to feasibly come back from this many losses. 1-for-1 trade. Spinks, the hero from the last map, it's a great flash, perfectly placed flash.
He's a lone defender for the time being. He has backup arriving in the form of Mezzi from Decon. Bomb will be planted, and they're unaware of his position. And Brolan, oh, he's going to do everything by his lonesome, it looked like it, but he's finally going to fall to Spinks. Back to a 2v2. A lot of time to work with, and Smuya drops down for the vent, leaving it all in the hands of Tw0 in a 1v2, 12 HP, now to 1v1.
He needs the insta-headshot. He's on 12 HP. If Mezzi lands one bullet, this round is over. Tw0 trying to line it up, but there's Mezzi. The A1S prevails. But we're in a similar situation again, Blair. Both economies hanging by a thread. Neither team is fully...
But look at this from an Ence. They're looking to make the way straight on up. And Mezzi has got to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Hades going to be making contact. Slow peek around the corner. And he still comes out on top. Spinks strikes as well. And that's the A-bomb side cracked open.
Another round that Fantic should really be bagging if they want to try and take this map down. Crims, 2 low players, decides to peek in before Smooth's even close. That is a head scratch. Maybe thinking the timing would have favored him. Maybe some of that damage was confirmed and he knew 2 players were low, so the red mist descended.
The only silver lining for Fantic is the fact that they do have some money in the bag. And Smuya across their train, he knows exactly where Hades has snuck off to, but Hades, he's going to double back. This could be big. Brolan needs to go big here. He's got to find one. That's the bomb dropped at his feet. There is a flank coming in from Mini, though, but he's making a lot of noise, and they're going to be ready and waiting for him.
Exquisite round from Fantic. Bait and switch. So all the Pole has to do here is get another kill or 2, and I'll make things a little bit more sweaty going through into the last couple of rounds. But Hades is found and fragged by the Swede. Fantic regain the lead. He's got the perfect crosshair, but the A lets him down. How the hell has Hades survived that? The man is made of iron. That looked dead on to him. And now it puts Brolan in a horrible spot, but he stands his ground and just slaps Snappy away with the A1S. Comes back in, there's another frag. Brolan's doing it all alone. And now the other Swedish contingent comes to the forefront, doesn't let his brother fall on his sword, and helps him out. And it's looking good for Fantic to get 8, barring a miracle play from Spinks. And by the way, you'd want him having AK-47 in this position, Ence. Not the Desert Eagle. He's probably going to go down. The bomb's in a horrible spot. He's being flanked. And Fantic get there ahead of him. Ence will have a horrific buy going into the last round as well.
And for Fantic, they have everything to work with. Smuya with the op train to its secret. Spotted Spinks. Spinks trying to bait out a shot, but Smuya, great trigger distance to find a kill as they come charging out from the hut, but they are met with a hail of bullets. Never mind. Tw0 with a MAC-10 made it look a little close, Vince, but in the end, it is going to be Fantic. He's going to get round number 9, and we're going to be seeing if Ence can bounce back in the second half. If Fantic can make this one a 2-0. Well, Deha, nice opening kill, though. Finds Crims, and he spots a lot of them out in the open. I don't see any smokes for Fantic, so they have to just go and try and pull off the drive-by, but it's going to be Hades rather, plucking heads. Brolan at least able to reply. Mezzy from behind, and somehow Tw0 hasn't heard him. And now a 2v3.
A 2v3 that's very winnable, especially as they have Brolan, who's been in such fine form. And Mezzy, who of course was a powerhouse in the first map. However, Spinks from the top may have bit off more than he can chew. Goes back in. Did he just jump on him? Oh, that's filthy from Brolan. He's down to 8 HP, but he's keeping the dream alive, and he still retains possession of the bomb.
Oh, the timing. Diha clearing outside, but Brolan looks the wrong way, the worst time possible. That would have been very hard in any case. So, Ence, they win the pistol.
With a Deagle from downtown, dealing with Hades. Smuya taking a bunch of damage and decides to repeat twice, but there's Alex with the Deagle. Continuing the player advantage, and now Ence may feel pressured to go in for a play. Gets smoked out, giving outside control across to Fantic, and that's why D has made moves downstairs. If this angle goes unchecked, he could be in for a ton of action and a ton of frags. Just decides he doesn't want to play possum, doesn't want to wait for any more plays to come through, wants to snatch that opportunity, and it may be at the cost of this round for Ence.
Bit of the flank coming in as well, all the way from Ram, but Spinks with a great shot on the Crims. Mezzy, however, trades, and now the 1v2 advantage for Fantic. They're going to get the bomb down to Tw0, making his way from Secrets. Got that MP9. Round's done. He's got to go, run away, try hold on to his MP9, and indeed, he just might, unless Mezzy gets the kill. No, he won't. So Tw0 takes the FAMAS. He will survive, but Ends have lost around, and Fantic, well, here you have it, Vince. You just brought it up against Spinks. Make his presence known, but Diha, very heads-up play, but the timing doesn't quite pan out for him, and Alex knows up close he can actually come out on top here, but Diha able to crouch below the bullets off the MAC-10, and that's going to be a two-man advantage here for Ence on their force by, mind you, as Hades will be tested, and what a test. I mean, what a test it was for him, but he still passes with flying colors. And he's looking for more. Smuya, however, finds a kill on a Snappy, and Hades is hitting some nutty shots here. Finally, will fall to Mezzy.
Mezzy, though, in the meanwhile, as he said, his position is very much compromised. And he's not trying to play shy at this stage. However,
this is his counterpart on the other side, the IGL, who's been leading by example thus far in Nuke. Oh no, Alex snuck his way through. Hades found out one by one that they are getting isolated and taken down. And Spinks, even though he gets the kill, Vince, he's been dinged down so very low, and Tw0 has a lot of work to do. The bomb has been spotted out. Tw0, they're trying to hunt him down, but Tw0's somehow going to find Smuya. They picked up the bomb and managed to make their way towards the lower bomb side, but somehow
the bomb is so near detonation, though. A third of the fuse remaining, flash through. Oh, Tw0 can't get it done. He's kind of succumbed to his fate. He knows he's living on borrowed time. He's at least going to take a player or two with him. But that's going to be all she wrote. So many times, Ence have been right in the pocket, right up against it, maybe able to clutch out. So often when they've got this position, they've got the opening pick, and they've done it again. And who else but Brolan? They won't anticipate two players, but Snappy's position is untenable after the first frag comes down. A lot of damage has been inflicted across the Fantic, but the player advantage stays in their favor.
Look at Alex. Look at Alex. He's going to be the knife in the back, Vince. He's going to be coming in from Vents. Hasn't made a single step yet, and Tw0 is able to get a kill. They've been quickly traded, however, and Diha, the moment he opens this squeaky door, well, Alex doesn't even have to do anything. It's a 1 versus 3, and Spinks, he's able to upgrade to the AK-47, but they're not spacing. Oh, never mind. Mezzy faces an 18 HP, and he just cracks his skull with an M4A1. 3 kills for the UK lad. Fantic, 14-8.
So Diha can now trade up from the MP9 to the AK-47. Flashbang is good, but there's a second component in Hades, hiding behind the boxes. Do they do their due diligence and check these angles? They do, but it's at the cost of Mezzy's life. And Snappy's able to pull the plug, escape down the ramp. He's going to get forced in, fakes as though he's gone to control room to hold his position. And now Diha opens up with the AK, but it's only 1 frag. 2 play 2. And even if Fantic were to concede this, they've done so much economic damage. The Ents are going to be reeling from this for the next couple of rounds regardless. But Fantic, they have a look at the clock. They say, oh, hold on, we got a minute left. We don't have to fully commit behind this. We can try and divide and conquer towards A. But there is a player in hell. It's going to be Tw0. Has the perfect angle. And with both players low, this could be 2 frags going to his way. There's the first Brolan. 25 kills to his name. Isn't going to add a 26th. The Finn stands tall, delivers for Ents.
Ence, but it looks like Mezzi is aware of this. There is a player up close, a Tw0 in the smoke, and Mezzi spots him out. I don't know if he saw like a boot or a barrel sticking out, but Tw0 is going to be found out, and 2 kills already from Fantic without a single reply back from Ence.
From bad to worse. Here comes the execution as well. Spinks tries to get aggressive, wrap around towards lobby, but it's to his detriment. Flash is good. Trying to close the clap now as well. Off Fnatic before this bomb detonates. First frag goes down. Snappy now has to try and contend with all of them. It's not going to happen, and Fnatic have 6 match points.
Try and take us to OT, but it is looking grim. It is looking unlikely, and Fnatic, they're wasting no time. They come charging up towards the upper bomb site. He at least able to reply back, and he finds a couple with the retrieved AK-47, brings it back to a 3v3, but for the time being, they have lost the site. I don't even know what Alex is doing. He's walking out through the smoke, and he's going to find Dha Smoya from above, looking to strike down onto the CT, who's looking out towards Mini, but somehow this not gone past.
I think they would have heard him drop down, but they're too preoccupied trying to deal with Brolan. Going to take a look on, try and draw Hades into the open, and he will be swung on. Smoya, last man standing, up again.